Hello, YouTube. This is episode number 183 on YouTube. There we go. We got Nopal, and Icy here this today. And anybody on Reddit gonna say hello? There we go. Yes, I'm back. Alrighty, here we go. Let's get started here. Oh, maybe we could do. It's not too bad. Maybe just go back a little bit. All right. Fact or crap? This is how we start the show. I give you something. You tell me if it's a fact or. The word quarantine, interesting, stems from the English. Yeah, no, I've been on vacation. That's kind of my set thing when I'm away from on vacation. Well, not really vacation, family day. Anyways, I was at the in-laws. I don't tend to shave. The word quarantine stems from the English village of Quarrendon, now Quarren, where the first people exposed to the Black Death had to remain isolated. Did we catch that? A bit of a COVID one here. The word quarantine stems from the English village of Quarrendon, now Quarren, where the first people exposed to the Black Death had to be isolated. Fact or crap? How's it going, Freedom? You done any shows? Any successful shows? Hello, Michelle. Fact or crap? Anybody? Couple of fact, no craps. It is in fact crap. Quarantine is from the Italian word for 40, representing the number of days ships arriving in Venice from Black Death infected ports had to remain isolated. The rats didn't get the memo. There we go. There we go. All righty. It was, in fact, crap. All right, let's get rolling. We're still doing... I can't get off this Jeopardy when you've got literally the questions from the best trivia show on earth. It's a little hard to get away from. Everything else seems a bit second rate. So here we go. Hope you guys had a good weekend. It was a long weekend for most Canadians. Family Day here in Ontario. It's got different names in different parts of the country. But Family Day, I think, is in a few provinces. Yeah, spent it with the in-laws. And look at my caller here. So spent it with the in-laws. It was all right. Nothing too exciting. Anyways, let's get started. Ships. It was refloated, towed to Maturi Bay, and sunk there December 12th, 1987, with full Maori ceremony. Anybody know what ship we're talking about? Ships. It was refloated to Maturi Bay and sunk there December 12th, 1987, with full Maori ceremony. I don't know. I don't know ships that well, apparently. Of course. I should have known it was something like that. Anybody have a guess? Thanks for the 2 upvotes there at YouTube and Reddit. 2 upvotes each. Anybody know the ship that was given full Maori ceremony? No, it's not the Calypso. Thank you, Ping. What is that, Ping? Thank you for giving me some energy. Oh, there we go. It's all right. No worries, Freedom. Yes, some of the questions. Yeah, I didn't know this ship either. I know what it is, but I didn't know it. I didn't think of it. Yes, I'll just call you Ping. I shorten all my names to references to one or two. Ships. It was the Rainbow Warrior of Greenpeace fame. The Rainbow Warrior. British authors. The Pharmaceutical Journal praised her 1920 first novel, saying it dealt with poisons in a knowledgeable way. Huh. Her 1920 first novel. I don't know if I'm going to get much over half an hour today. I drove 6 hours plus today. Well, on the tired side. The Pharmaceutical Journal praised her 1920 first novel, saying it dealt with poisons in a knowledgeable way. There we go. Nopal gets it. Have some lag. If you want less lag, go to YouTube, look up Generous Trivia, and play there. Alrighty. It was, in fact, Agatha Christie. His first day back's always a little bit dubious in terms of numbers. Here, fan. There we go. Slowly coming out of the woodwork. Here we go. Candy. An early TV ad for this candy bar featured... I think we've done this already. Yes, we have. Sorry about that. Okay, this is from 1989. I don't know if it's changed any since then, but 1989. The Academy Awards. Best Actress for 1968. She was the only one in Oscar history to win for playing a queen. Okay, this is at 1989. I don't know if anybody's won since, but up until 1989, the Academy Awards. Best Actress for 1968. She was the only one in Oscar history to win for playing a queen. No, it's not Elizabeth Taylor. Hello, Risa. Nice to see you. It was not Elizabeth Taylor. Reddit, any ideas? I saw a historian did quite well on, at least not, officially a historian, but somebody who knew history did quite well. There we go. Hepburn's got it. It is Hepburn. Your fan's got it with who is Katharine Hepburn for The Lion in Winter. The Lion in Winter is correct. 20th Century Entertainment. Truffaut's The 400 Blows and the Talking Heads' Psycho Killer were both part of movements named this. Did we get that? 20th Century Entertainment. Truffaut's The 400 Blows and the Talking Heads' Psycho Killer were both parts of movements named this. Oh, okay. Yes. There we go. I see. Gets it. What is New Wave? New Wave. Reddit. We got 15 people playing. Anybody or watching? Anybody going to play? Feel free to answer at any time. Characters in classic lit. Pretty sure we've done that one. New question. The Roaring Twenties. Term given to the flowering of Black American arts and letters. The Roaring Twenties. Term given to the flowering of Black American arts and letters. Anybody know? Reddit? Anybody want to play? Seems like the lag on YouTube isn't too bad. Nobody's complained about it thus far. Hopefully I haven't spoken too soon. Anybody know the Black American arts? And I forget what the rest of it was. And the Roaring Twenties was? No, it wasn't jazz. Arts and letters. I'm not sure if those letters are like Dear George letters or if they're like ABC. What is nouveau? No, that was like the last one here, fan. This one was the Harlem Renaissance. Let's keep going here. There we go. Michelle comes up with it. Harlem Renaissance. The musical U.S. In 1999, this state acquired the rights to use John Denver's Take Me Home, Country Roads to promote tourism. The musical U.S. In 1999, this state acquired the rights to use John Denver's Take Me Home, Country Roads to promote tourism. What would that be? Oh, it's kind of obvious if I had a thought a little bit more about the lyrics. Take me home to the place I belong. Mountain Mama. Come on, people, sing with me. There we go. Michelle gets it. What is West Virginia? Mountain Mama. You didn't know I could sing, did you? I never claimed to be a singer. Michelle, your fan, and Nopal, after my glorious performance, changed their answers from Colorado to West Virginia. All right, U.S. agriculture, I will not use because it has a picture. Holidays and observances. Okay, this day, created in the U.S. in 1872, is observed in Florida and Louisiana in January, but May and Alaska hold it in May. What could that be? I see. Are you umming my singing talents or what? Holidays and observances. This day, created in the U.S. in 1872, is observed in Florida and Louisiana in January, but May and Alaska hold it in May. Interesting. Seeing as I just celebrated an obscure Canadian holiday, I see. Yes, comes up with what is Arbor Day. There we go. Fedo Melon. YouTube gets West Virginia as well. Okay. I don't think I've asked this question, but I could be wrong. Thank you. I see. A highlight of the Great Lakes Shipwreck Museum. I wonder where that is the bell from this ship that sank in 1975. I've actually done some, what do you call it? At Tobermory, I went in a snorkeling, but a wetsuit snorkeling thing and saw, an old ship. Don't even remember what ship it was. Anyways, Tobermory known for its ships, but this, I don't know where this is. Famous ships. A highlight of the Great Lakes Shipwreck Museum is the bell from this ship that sank in 1975. Yes, Edmund. Yes, I see. What is the Edmund Fitzgerald? Oh, my word. I am a bit tired. All right, let's do a generous point here. People in song. People in song. This is for a generous point. Got my pen in hand. If you want to earn generous points, Reddit, you need to go to YouTube, look up it towards the end of month money, which is the number of subscribers on Generous Trivia and Generous Travelers. And minimum $25, could be up to $500. We'll see. People in song. A statue of her seated on a bench in Liverpool is dedicated to all the lonely people. People in song. A statue of her seated on a bench in Liverpool is dedicated to all the lonely people. Anybody know who that is? Yes, here, fan. Getting the point. What is Eleanor Rigby? Eleanor Rigby is correct. Snowball gets it as well. All right. World leaders. Wow, given the circumstances of today, this is quite the question. World leaders. At his 1994 inaugural, he called for a rainbow nation at peace with itself and the world. Yes, here, fan. I've written you down. There we go. Here, fan. Can you see when I go like this? Do I not look like what do you call it? Jimmy Fallon? At his 1994 inaugural, he called for a rainbow nation at peace with itself and the world. No, that would be slightly ironic today if it was Putin. It was not Putin. I'm just saying any leader talking about being at peace with the world with the way things are right now is a little bit of a different tune than what we've been hearing. No, it was not Putin. Anybody else? Rainbow Nation at peace with itself and the world. There we go. No Paul gets it. Who is Nelson Mandela? Sorry, did I say that with an Afrikaans accent? I did not mean to. Insult. I don't know. Did Alex Trebek ever put on any accents? He spoke other languages with a bit of that flair, but anyways. Religious leaders. We've done that one. Yes. We are coming a lot of repeats. I'm going to have to pull out another game called Jeopardy. I got the original board game Jeopardy. Classic albums. This 1960s album ends with the line, "I'd love to turn you on." Interesting. Classic albums. The 1960s albums ends with the line, "I'd love to turn you on." Your fan, he only spoke with a French accent, a Quebecois accent aigu. Eleanor Rigby, sorry, fine cherry pie. I'm not getting a lot of answers from Reddit, and only have votes and 2 downvotes. It was, in fact, Eleanor Rigby. Anybody know classic albums? This 1960s album, 1960s, like the whole 10 years album, ended with the line, "I'd love to turn you on." No, it's not the Doors. It's the album name, not the band. Though I don't know if there's a self-titled The Doors album. I could be wrong. Anybody else want to guess? This was Final Jeopardy in 2013, so not that old. No, it's not Day in the Life. Anybody else? Let's see here. A bit of a slow Monday with a few skip days in there. And no rest for the wicked, unless for the righteous. There we go. I see gets it. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Yes. Good one. Ooh. The English language. This is going to be okay. This is a good. This is going to be another generous point question. The English language of November 78 headline tragedy is the only South American country with English as official language, as its official language. feel like there's a word missing there, but anyways. The English language, for a generous point. Site of a November 78 headline tragedy. It's the only South American country with English as an official language. Yes, thank you. Lazy Library. I thought you might get this, Risa. Being that close. Yes, let's see. Yes, Guyana and the Jonestown tragedy. What was it? Close to 900 people? 900 people. Wasn't it? I think it's 900 was the number. People that either were committed suicide or were suicided, as it were. I think there was a few. Yeah. Anyways, whether they took it willfully or not, it was all very tragic. Oh, here, fan. Times 2. And I put Guyana apparently got a point too. Lazy Library. Good to see you. You threw me off what the answer is. No, I did. You threw no excuses. I'm tired. That's my excuse. Royalty, Shakespearean royalty. King Edward IV and Edward V, the future Henry VII, and the corpse of Henry VI appear and the name played for him. Did that make sense? Wake up, Mike. No, and I slept 3 nights on a bed. We're used to king size around here, and it was a double. And yeah, sleeping in your own bed versus somebody else's. Anyway, Shakespearean royalty. King Edward IV and Edward V, the future Henry VII, and the corpse of Henry VI appear in the play named for him. Too complicated. No, it's not King Lear. This always seems to be the answer for Shakespeare obscure answers. It shows up more than once. Your back goes out of place because you're not used to the bed. We got one of those roll-up beds, and it felt a little firm, but man, we enjoy it now, and it does help the back, that's for sure. Othello and Macbeth are not obscure plays. Anyways, anybody else? It was Richard III. All right, the Middle East. By tradition, this nation's president is a Maronite, a Sunni, and the Speaker of the Parliament a Shiite. Wow, quite the mix. The Middle East. By tradition, this nation's president is a Maronite Christian, the PM a Sunni, and the Speaker of the Parliament a Shiite. I've got a guess. Yes. One for Mike the Canadian. Total guess? Well, informed guess. Pakistan? No, I see. There's no love for the Maronite Christians in Pakistan. Nor is there love for the Maronite Christian in Iraq. I don't even know what a Maronite Christian is, but let's just say I know there's no love lost in Pakistan or Iraq for Christians, so it's neither of those places. No love for the Christians in Turkey either. A little bit of love for the Christians in Turkey, in Egypt, but not that much. Nobody can think of this multicultural, somewhat Islamic nation. No love for the Christians in Iran. Nepal's getting closer with Jordan. America, no love for the Christians in Afghanistan. Wow. Anybody else? No. Macedonia. No. Don't know if there's a lot. I don't know about the state of Islam and No, not Syria. You're getting closer. No, not Albania. There we go. Nopal finally gets it. What is Lebanon? There is a mix of Christianity and Islam in Lebanon that leads to such interesting dynamics. I didn't know that at all, but I guessed just in the fact that I know there are Lebanese Christians as well as Muslims, and yes, never guessed Marrakesh. That's a city in Morocco. Not quite. Anyways, here we go. 1 point for Mike the Canadian. I think I should give my own name here. No. All right. American playwrights. In 1963, the Pulitzer American playwrights. In 1963, the Pulitzer Advisory Board vetoed his controversial play and gave no award. He would go on to win 3 Pulitzers. Wow, something just happened on Reddit. Kind of fancy. Anybody know this writer? I'm going to wrap it up. Oh, you know what? I'm going to wrap it up, Reddit. If you want to join us, I'm going to do a few more questions at YouTube under Generous Trivia. And then we're going to be done. All righty. All right. So there goes Reddit. And then I'm just going to do a few more questions. I really am having lag. It was not Norman Mailer. I'm not sure who Coward is, but it wasn't Coward. I can't look at the question again because I looked at the answer. Anyways, I'm going to just give it Edward Albee. All right. 3 more questions, 3 more generous points. Then we're going to wrap it up. Here, fans got 2. Reese has got 1. And I'm going to give away 3 more points. Cable TV history. You need us for everything you do was a slogan used by this channel, one of the first to customize content by location. It was Albany, I think his name was. Cable TV history. You need us for everything you do was a slogan used by this channel, one of the first to customize content by location. Yes, there we go. Jessica, what is the Weather Channel? Jessica getting the point. Jessica, there we go. 2 more questions. Again, for generous points. Yes, the Weather Channel makes sense. It's something my in-laws watch all day, every day. It's crazy. Pen names. A 20th century writer derived his pen name from a patron. Oh no, I've pretty sure I've asked that. So let's try that again. That's that. Yeah, we're getting a lot of repeats here. Historic groups. With fewer than 10 member cities in attendance, this association based in Lebec held its last assembly in 1669. At this point, is it disbanded? Saying that I'm a little bit unstable in my connection. Is that the case? Historic groups with fewer than 10 member cities in attendance. This association based in Lebec or Lubeck, maybe Lubeck, not Lebec, Lubeck, held its last assembly in 1669. Anybody know? Is there a big lag? No, yeah, Knights there. It is not that. Anybody else? Want to give it a guess? No, it's not. It wasn't Lubbock. It was Lubeck. 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 No, it wasn't the Knights Templar. Anybody else? What is No, it wasn't the Luddites. The answer is, what is the Hanseatic League? Hanseatic League, whatever that is. Does that have to do with the Knights Templar? I have no idea. Hanseatic League. Alrighty, Americana. The creator of this comic strip did not like its 1950 change in title, believing it suggested insignificance. Americana. The creator of this comic strip did not like its 1950 change in title, believing it suggested insignificance. There we go. Risa joins Mike the Canadian with what is Peanuts. Schultz was the right, but it was the they were looking for the name of the comic, not the. So Risa gets the point, right? Yes. All right. All right, here we go. Last one. I don't usually do this at the end, but just to make sure you don't feel. Here, fan 2, Risa 2, Jessica 1. And this is the last question. A little bit short tonight. I'm just a little tired. All right. Americana. A monument at this Nebraska site bears the words, "He ain't heavy, father. He's my brother." It's specifically written like that. Americana. A monument at this Nebraska site bears the words, "He ain't heavy, father. He's my brother." No idea what this is. Does anybody know what I just talked about? Anybody? Are we having lag? Anybody? Anybody? Going once, going twice? No? There we go. Michelle gets it. Even though you didn't do it in the form of question, Michelle, I'll give it to you. I'm tired. Here we go. Here, fan times 2, Risa times 2, Jessica, and Michelle. Alrighty, guys. Have a good night. And we will see you tomorrow, hopefully with a few more fans. Do I call you fans? Trivia buffs. Generous trivia buffs. There we go. Alrighty, guys. We will see you on the morrow. Have a good night. See you. Bye now.